Okay, yesterday I have explained 14th problem and two short answers, first and second. Today I will explain 15th problem, page number E31. The following is the recipient payment statement of Madras Sports Club for the year ended 31st December 2005. Balance 1/1/2005. Entrance fees, subscriptions A, proceeds of concerts, interest on investments, salaries upkeep of ground C, wages of ground rents D, ground rent, printing and postage, sundry receipts balance. A. This item includes subscriptions outstanding brought over from previous year, 500 rupees. B. This item includes 100 rupees in respect of interest accrued in the previous year. C. This item includes 300 rupees applicable to the previous year. D. This item includes 150 applicable to the previous year. Other ledger balances at the commencement of the financial period were capital fund 40,100, income and expenditure account credit balance brought forward 8,900, club premises and grounds as per valuation 30,000, investments 10,000, sports material 2,450, furniture and fixtures 4,000 rupees. From the above particulars, prepare a balance sheet at the commencement of the period and income and expenditure account for the period and the balance sheet as at the close of the period. Entrance fees are to be capitalized. The outstanding liabilities on 31st December 2005 were wages 200, printing 100, interest accrued and outstanding on investment was 120, depreciated club premises by 2%, furniture by 5%, and the sports equipment by 1/3%. Okay, we have to prepare the income and expenditure account and our balance sheet. So first write income and expenditure account. Page number E31. Sum number 15th. Income and expenditure account. Expenditure amount, income amount, DRCR. Now first balance don't take. Entrance fees are to be capitalized, so that's why don't take entrance fees. Subscriptions by subscriptions 8,700 rupees. He wrote A point. See A point. This item includes subscriptions outstanding brought over from the previous year. So this is previous year amount 500 rupees plus last year outstanding 500 rupees, 8,200 rupees. Any current year receivables? No. So 8,200 you can type. Next, proceeds of concerts. Proceeds of concerts 1,500 rupees. Interest on investment. Interest on investment 500 rupees. This is B point. See B point. This item includes 100 rupees in respect of interest accrued in the previous year. So last year outstanding 100 rupees minus 400 and last paragraph interest accrued and outstanding on investment was 120 rupees. So this is current year. Add current year outstanding 120 rupees, total 520. That's all. come to debit side, salary 3600. Any adjustment? No adjustment. 3600 rupees pay debit side. Upkeep of ground, this is C point 2100. Take C point here. This item includes 300 rupees applicable to the previous year. So less last year outstanding 300 rupees, 1800 rupees minus after minus. Wages of groundmen, 2 wages. This is D point 2400. See the D point. This item includes 150 applicable to the previous year. So less last year outstanding 150 rupees, 2250. See last paragraph, outstanding wages 200 rupees. Add outstanding 200 rupees, 2450. 2450. Next, ground rent. Rent 150. There is no adjustment. 150. Printing and postage. Printing and postage. 200 rupees. See last paragraph, outstanding printing 100 rupees. Add outstanding, current year outstanding 100 rupees. Take 300. Next, repairs. Repairs 175 rupees. 175. That's all. Now, depreciations. Depreciation on club premises by 2%. So, right? Depreciation on premises. For the premises value, see first paragraph, premises value 30,000 rupees. On 30,000 rupees, 2%, 600. 600. I'll continue here. Depreciation furniture. Depreciation furniture. Furniture value 4,000 rupees. 4,000 into 5%, 200 rupees. Next, depreciation sports equipment. Sports equipment. Sports equipment value 2,450. 2,450 into 33 1/3% nothing but 1/3. How many? 33 1/3%. See here. 3 into 33 99. Multiply these two amounts. 3 into 33 99 plus 1 100. 100 percentage 100 by 3. Percentage nothing but 1/100. Okay. 3 into 33 99 plus 1 100 by 3. Percentage means 1/100. 100 cancel 1/3. So this is 4th class problem. Mixed fraction. So 2,415 1/3. 817 take. 816 something, you will get 817, 66, 817. 2 surplus, find the answer. I think 128. Total 9,000, 10,000.
10,220.
Yes, 10,220 total. Both sides. That is now
128.
Correct. Okay. Balance sheet. Balance sheet liabilities amount, assets amount. First write capital amount. Already has given capital fund 40,100 rupees. So write here 40,100. Add surplus 128. Surplus 128. Last year surplus also has given. Last see income and expense account credit balance brought forward. That is last year surplus 8,900 rupees. Next entrance fees also capitalized. Take entrance fees. Entrance fees amount 500 rupees. Find this total. 40,100, 128,
49, 49,628.
49,628. That is. Now, asset side, payments are last amount, cash balance, cash in hand, 4975. 4975. Next, premises, club premises, 30,000 rupees, less depreciation 600, 29,400. Investments, investments 10,000 rupees. Sports material, sports material 2450, less depreciation 128, minus 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2. Next, furniture, furniture 4,000 rupees, less depreciation 200, 3,800 rupees. Okay. Next, last paragraph, outstanding wages, liability side, outstanding wages 200, outstanding printing, outstanding printing 100 rupees, outstanding interest on investment 120. This is asset. So right, asset side, so take here inner column 10,000 rupees. Add outstanding interest 120 rupees. 10,120. Now find the total. 8 9 49 928. See that answer? 49, yes, 928. Assets there also. $928. Once verified. Any amount?
689. 689.
6
ఎక్కువ ఉంది వెబ్సైట్ అసెట్స్ 689 ఎక్కువ ఉంది 689.
29,400 total. Once you verify. 4975.
ఎక్కువ ఉంది.
Any other amount? $2450. Sports material. 7 it will come. 200 100. Into second question 120. No. 160. Okay. 7 rupees it will come.
689 వస్తుంది సార్.
54417.
ఇది
49,928. Okay. Depreciation on 600. Oh, sorry, 827. Sports material, sports material. I wrote here 128. Sportsman depreciation almost 817. 817. 817. 2450 minus 817.
1633.
1633. Yes. Now it will come. Tally. Okay, this is essay problem 15th. Now I will start two short answers. Yesterday I have explained two sums. Today I will explain two more problems. Page number E19, third problem. Calculate the amount to be debited to income and expense account for the year 2005. Stock of stationery on 1st January 2005. Creditors for stationery outstanding on 1st January 2005. Amount paid for stationery during 2005. Stock of stationery on 31st July 2005, 150. So you have to calculate the stationery which charged to income and expense account. See here, short answers. Short problems. 3. Stock of stationery. stock of stationery January 1st 400. Stock of stationery nothing but some white papers you can assume. So you have white papers on January 1st to 400. Creditors for stationery outstanding on 1st January 2005. Nothing but this is last year amount. Less last year of creditors for stationery. Amount that is 300. So 100 this year. Amount paid for stationery during the 2005. So this is current year. Current year purchase of stationery. Amount that is 1500. So totally 1600 papers should be there at 31st December. But at 31st December, 150 papers are there. Stationery is there. Nothing but remaining stationery used. So less closing stock 150 minus 1450. That is the answer. Yes. So this is used stationery 1450. See, stock of January 1st 400 papers are there. Stationery paper, white papers you assume. Current year creditors for stationery, last year stationery. So we purchased, we have to pay last year. That amount 300 minus 100 is there. Again we purchased during the year 1500 papers. Total 600 papers we purchased in this year. But at closing only 150 is there stationery. Nothing but 1450 papers used. So that is our expenditure. So this is the third problem. Now fourth problem, same sum. Stationery for stationery. Ascertain the amount of stationery debited to income and expense account for the year ended 31st December 2005. Stock of stationery 1/1/2005. Creditors for stationery 1/1/2005. Advance paid for stationery carried forward from 2004. Amount paid for stationery during the year 2005. Stock of stationery on 31st December 2005. Creditors for stationery on 31st December 2005. Advance paid for stationery on 31st December 2005. So first, as usual, stock of stationery. On 1/1/2005, 500. Creditors for stationery on 1/1/2005. This is last year. So last year creditors for stationery, that amount of 300. So 200. Advance paid for stationery carried forward from 2004. In 2004 they paid advance. So last year paid advance, okay, but this is the current year. So add advance paid in last year. Nothing but they are paying for, they paid for this year 100. So 300. Again amount paid for stationery during the year. So this is current year purchase. Add current year purchase of stationery 2200. Total 2500. Stock option 31st December 2005. This is closing stock minus closing stock of stationery. Almost 350. So 2150. Creditors for stationery on 31st December 2005. Add, we purchased it and we have to pay some amount. So creditors current year creditors for stationery. Current year creditors for stationery 750.
2,900.
Total 2,900. Advance paid for station for 31st December 2005. In this year, we paid advance. I think this is for next year. So, less advance paid in current year. Nothing but this is next for next year. So, how much this amount? 250.
2650.
2650. This is stationery used. Charge to income and expense account. So like that, 2 problems, short problems completed. So total 4 problems completed. And first class also I have explained 2 sums. Okay, tomorrow I will explain two more problems. Okay.